Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of 1 Minute Wednesday. We're going to be comparing a prime lens and a zoom lens. If you're asking me what lens you should buy, I can't tell you that directly. It varies on what you're going to be using it for. The zoom lens, usually it's best for sports photography, wildlife photography, things like that. Things where you can quickly change your focal length without having to change out, the lens. The downside is that zoom lenses are usually more expensive than your typical prime lens. In addition to that, the cheaper zoom lenses, they don't really let in a lot of light, so they're not fast lenses. Sports photography, wildlife photography, if you're doing anything along the lines of that, I recommend you get a zoom lens. This is the Nikon 50mm Nikkor prime lens. I used to use this a lot when I used my Nikon D3300. If you're mainly going to be doing portrait photography, architecture photography, landscapes, what else? Anything that doesn't involve sports or wildlife, I recommend get a good prime lens. Why? Because they're cheaper, they're usually faster, and you can buy like 3 of these for the price of 1 of this. At times you'll notice that they seem sharper. If you're trying to figure out which lens you need or which lens you want to get, if you're doing portraits, architecture, landscape, anything along the lines of that, I recommend just get a prime lens. Not only does it force you to move the camera itself, because you can't zoom on this. You can't zoom at all. That's the whole point of a prime lens. It's a fixed focal length. Also, if you're a filmmaker, prime lenses work fantastic as well. That's basically it on the comparison between a zoom lens and a prime lens. If you're trying to save money, get yourself a nice prime lens. Thanks for watching another episode of 1 Minute Wednesday. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And like always, man, peace, love, and hair grease.